Right there, let me get it going. Before I do anything. Go.
Hello there, this is Darren Levi from Made of Ages. I'm about to tell you some jokes. It's great to be here, isn't it? Well, I was over there, but I didn't like it. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry I'm late. I couldn't find the M6 motorway, so I had to go up the M3 twice.
Small bit. Go on, carry on.
I can play the harmonica. The only way I can play it is if I get my car going really fast and stick it out of the window.
What? Think about it.
This bloke said to me, I once got my dog to retrieve a stick from 100 miles away. I said, that's a bit far-fetched.
You're going to laugh at that?
He said, I'm a mountain rabbit and I'm not moving. I said, oh, I see, so the book stops here. This bloke poured a vital organ out of my chest and chucked it into a pond. My heart sank. So I was stealing things in the supermarket today while balanced on the shoulders of vampires. I was charged with shoplifting on 3 counts. What's yellow and stupid? Thick custard. What do you call a fellow that chops up cereal? A serial killer.
Come on.
Did you hear about the 4 Irish fellas? Think about robbing a bank. They're there, organise it, and the Willis, 4 of them. So Pat, one with the brains, Willis did. He said, now look, you're ready. What I want you to do is grab the gun, rush in, and stop holding the customers up against the wall. And if they do anything, shoot them. He said, yes sir, I will sir, I will, I will. He said, now I better sign the car, because I've got the worst job about the car. He said, now look Sean, cut.
Jenny.
I wonder what chairs think about all day. Oh, here comes another arsehole. We all went to the seaside today, and your father let me bury him in the sand. I'm going back tomorrow. If he's still got his wedding ring on, it won't be too hard to find. Do you know most dentist chairs, they go up and down, don't they? Well, the one that I was in went backwards and forwards. I thought, this is unusual. The dentist said, Mr. Darren, will you please get out of the filing cabinet? For many months now, I've been on a diet. I've eaten no carrots, no peas, no potatoes, and I've had no sugar in my coffee. And it's horrible, isn't it, without sugar in your coffee? And I went to one of these big cafes and I sat down on this table with a lazy cup of coffee. And this bloke came along in his wellies with 2 big fresh cream cakes. And he sat down on the same table as me. He ate one of the cream cakes, then he went away. I looked at the cream cake looked back. I thought, should I? I thought, blimey, here goes my diet. So I grabbed cream cake by the scruff of its neck and I rammed it all in my mouth in one go. And this bloke came back with another cup of coffee.
Bring them out.
Dentists tell you not to pick your teeth with any sharp metal object. Then you sit in their chair and the next thing they grab is an iron hook. I rang up the local gym. I said, can you teach me to do splits? She said, how flexible are you? I said, I can't make Tuesdays.
The vent.
She said, I'm giving you 2 days to pay your rent. I said, right, I'll have Good Friday and Christmas Eve. Two fellas walking down the corridor in prison. One said to the other one, we are making a break tonight, are you coming? He said, no. He said, why not? He said, because I'm the warden. This officer was inspecting 3 rank of troops in the Red Square. All very quiet. All of a sudden, achoo! Said, who sneezed? Not it. Who sneezed? Nothing. He said, Sergeant, shoot the first rank. He stepped over. He said, now then, who sneezed? Nothing. He said, Sergeant, shoot the second rank. Now then, for the last time, who sneezed? And this little Russian soldier said, comrade, conceding it was I. He said, you, bless you.
Go forward, carry on.
What should you do if you get snow in your mouth? Just grit your teeth. How do you roll an egg? You push it.
Swimming baths.
I rang up the local swim baths. I said, is this the local swim baths? She said, it depends where you're calling from. Me and my wife got married in a castle. It was lovely until everybody started jumping up and down on it.
Darren.
When me and my wife got married, she was a bag of nerves. Now she's just a bag. Why do squirrels swim on their back? To keep their nuts dry.
You can't swear on there. You can't swear on there. Go on, carry on.
When I was a little lad, my dad always used to hit me with the camera. I still have flashbacks. Standing in the park today, wondering why does a frisbee appear larger the closer it gets, and then it hit me.
Do you want?
Do you ever get that feeling when you're halfway through eating a horse, then you think to yourself, you're not as hungry as you thought you was? He said, I got a trick question for you. I said, oh, I'm ready. He said, what's in Hebrew? I said, it's a Maltese bag. He said, give me a sentence with these 3 words in: defence, defeat and detail. I said, when the horse jumped over the fence, the feet went before the tail.
Come on, Jimmy, go on.
For my birthday, my father bought me a leather sweet, and it took me 2.5 hours to chew it. Last night I dreamt I was eating a giant wine gum, and when I woke up my hot water bottle was gone. It's no good to daydreamers, you know why? Because they've always got their heads in the clouds. I come from a long line of shoemakers. They're all cobblers.
You got a laugh as well. You lost afterwards. your nephew.
Your sister Mary in Australia has had a little baby. So you don't know from an aunt or an uncle. If it's a girl, we're going to call it Denise. If it's a boy, we're going to call it the nephew.
The granddad. We're going to call it granddad or something.
Your sister Mary in Australia has had a little baby. She is named after your father. It's a lovely thought that there's not many girls called Grandad. Your brother Sean, while serving 6 months in prison, had his tonsils, appendix and all his teeth taken out in the first month. The governor thinks he's escaping bit by bit. The cross-country race was run by your brother Patrick. Second prize went to the ladies' teacher whose handbag he had stole.
What's the Irish accent though? Flintstones.
I may not be Fred Flintstone, but I can make your bed rock.
Snoop time.
Do you know, I don't know if people can tell the time by looking at the sun. I can't even see the numbers on it.
That one there.
It was 80 shades today, but I was okay because I stopped in the south. This fellow was walking along the road going, I'm God, I'm God. I said, hey pal, you can't be going around like that, you get yourself into trouble. He said, I'm God. I said, come in the pub and have a drink and set yourself down. So I took him into the pub and the man said, oh God, not you again.
Couple more then. Couple more and that's it.
I took my lad to get his hair cut. I said, how much to cut my lad's hair? He said, 4 and 6. I said, how much for a shave? He said, £1. I said, we'll shave his head. I used to think that sticks and stones might break my bones, but words could never hurt me, until I fell into a printing press. I said to this woman, what do you do for a living? She said, don't go there, don't go there. I said, I hope you're not a travel agent.
Wing? The wing?
I said, Tarzan, look, I've got a letter here from Barclays Bank. He said, time will swap branches.
The wing? The wing? Playing football or something, I don't know.
So I was playing football in an airplane. It was amazing. I was running up the wing.
You want to call it now?
Yeah.
Go on then. Say good night to everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Take care and be safe.
Take care and be safe.
I'm going now.
I'm going now.
Switch it off. You know what?